Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Drop a shout out in the comments below and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest in Hollywood goodness. Hope you all enjoy what comes next.
Dude, I heard you and that guy, they were talking about, y'all were talking about horse sex and the, when I pulled up in the lobby, I was like, oh, okay, this is my kind of place today. Dude, I saw in New Orleans one time, they had a lot of the cops in the French Quarter on horseback. Yeah. And two of the horses started fucking with the, with the cops on them, bro.
Were the cops getting mad?
One of them was.
Was the other one excited?
The one in the back, I think, was kind of fucking vibing with it a little, because at least he was in the winning position, you know?
Right. You don't want to be the guy where the horse gets done fucking that horse and then he starts fucking you.
And we had this one guy, he used to give us maybe $4 or something, and he'd to look in his ass, bro, and he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. As long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just bored people.
Did he have who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who made sure you got paid? That's what I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that would be a shitty deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
Well, you know, bees are dying too.
Yeah.
Bees are dying from the heat.
Is it the heat?
Yep, they're evaporating, they ejaculate, and their whole body blows up.
Is that real?
Bring it up, Jamie. I'm gonna fucking do something in here today.
Look at this. At temperatures over 107 degrees Fahrenheit, it is estimated that half of male honeybees will die in this manner within 6 hours. With more sensitive individuals dying after only 2 or 3 hours.
The headline is the manner there.
Oh, bees ejaculating themselves to death in heat waves.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh my
Spring
God,
break, baby.
I thought you were just making shit up. Click on that.
Hell no, dude. This is in, I'm sure, this is in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Bees, click on that link. What happened?
This is Kid Rock's honey. That's who's making this shit. That is for sure if it's got semen in it. A bunch of shrooms out there and kind of commandeered this water table. There was a water table that had kind of been left unattended.
What is a water table?
Just a table with a bunch of cups of water.
With waters on it. Okay.
So we got over there and people were running, you know, they're going, and we started telling people that the water was for Asian people only, right? Bro, we are crying, laughing, because people are running. They can't stop. They're trying to make a time. So for some people, we'd be like, bro, it's Asians only. And it was like, why? And then Asian people were all excited, you know, and we kept dousing them up. Dude, we were fucking... I would take pictures with, like, people, and I'd have my fucking nuts hanging out the whole time.
What?
Yeah, bro, we were out.
You took pictures of people with your nuts out? How old were you at the time?
I don't know, man. Probably 28. And people were like, hey, let's get a picture together. So we get it, and I just slip that bag out there, maybe that fucking gum holster. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me Black Guys Come has music in it. Have you heard that?
Yeah, jazz.
Somebody told
it's like
me.
Jazz blues kind of a thing, yeah. It's like Thelonious Monk.
Yeah,
that's what it
dude.
is, yeah.
It's got a little Leon Bridges in the back.
And it's thicker, too, because I've tasted it. It's thicker. But, yeah, it's a thick, good stuff. Dude. Well, it was a fat black guy, so maybe that's fat black guys have thicker cum.
Oh, I'm sure they do, dude. Even just by looking at them, you know they're not...
Yeah. It's got diabetes in it for sure.
Well, they're not. They're definitely throwing a creme, you know.
Yeah.
A creme brulee, you know? Dude, I remember when I was young, the first fella I even ever masturbated to was a buddy who had big tits like that.
Yeah.
I got that kind of, I got a good upper medium dick, man.
Yeah.
I got,
upper medium is solid.
I got that candy corn. My shit built like a candy corn. Pull up a candy corn, Zach.
Why are we putting up a candy
Good, bro. I'm going to get you up on game,
so
baby.
It start big, go down small.
No.
It's the opposite.
That's exactly how it's shaped, just like that candy corn. Come on, get me a candy corn, man.
Yeah, click that one.
Just damn.
Okay.
Like that, baby.
Yeah. All right. So
like my shit shaped like the piece that lands back on Earth after the shuttle goes up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Does that work out good though? Like, because you know some girls, some girls enjoy different cocks, man. You know that's a whole thing. You know. Yeah.
Well, at least the good thing about one
bet. That's a chode. You know, it's a chode.
No, my shit, but mine is there's a second story to it. My shit ain't no.
Okay, I got a chode. You smelled the cologne I had on when I came in there?
I don't know. You guys smelled good.
Yeah. I feel like you're so full of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You guys smelled good, man.
For real?
Yeah.
What do we
dude.
smell like when we walk in?
Honestly, I usually think it's like a lot of deodorant.
Wow.
Bro,
Yeah, no, black people do wear a lot of deodorant.
love
though.
deodorant,
Yeah,
bro. You'll see somebody start at the
love,
wrist.
Yeah, we hammer
You'll see a
deodorant.
motherfucker start at the wrist, bro, and put that shit on. Somebody put that shit on so slow, like, damn.
No.
One time I was getting head and I lined the fucking line up on my dick for the girl snoring.
Oh, yeah.
But the coke got moist and she wasn't able to do it. And then I had to take like a fucking paper towel and like wipe it off my dick. Dark days.
Dude, one time a friend of mine got a blowjob from Jennifer Capriati on top of a restaurant in West Hollywood.
I don't know who that is. The famous person?
Nah.
Oh.
And while it
Just a
was
person?
happening, while it was happening, he stepped on a glass skylight and fell through into the kitchen.
While getting head.
Isn't that awesome, bro? I mean, it's awesome, and it's also super, it's not awesome as well.
Imagine just falling into a kitchen with your dick out.
Dude, imagine fixing up a bouillabaisse and a fucking white dude drops through.
Preparing a charcuterie board. Boom! Just penis out, half erect.
Yeah, bro. You just imagine you're struggling to open a jar of capers, and a fucking big white dude falls through with his wank hanging
Dick
out.
out.
It's I don't know how it happened, because when I was a baby, or I was a young man, right? Because I would see
Those things are very two different.
I was a
Baby or
baby young man. When I was a baby young man, you know what I mean, at 8 or 9 or whatever,
8 or 30.
right? I would probably analyze my penis maybe 10 times a year.
I love looking at my dick when I was younger.
Yeah.
God.
But like really analyze.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I would stretch the,
Hold it,
see if
weigh
ever-
it.
What?
I'd go into somebody's bathroom and lay on my side by the scale and just set it right on that scale.
Oh, wow.
If they had one of them little scales.
Yeah. And I used to put glue. I used to
On your penis?
Make molds.
Elmer's glue on my dick.
Mold.
Oh, wow.
To make a mold.
Wow.
Try to make a mold. Yeah.
Dang, that's beautiful.
And show it to my mom.
You guys ever pull a worm out your butt before?
Oh,
What?
hello.
What happened?
Cut. That wasn't part of the line, baby.
But I respect what you're talking about. And I respect all women. And I think that.
But you guys didn't have worms when you were younger?
Dude, we had this pedophile dude in our town, right? Big Richard.
You don't say.
He used to bait us all with autographed Shaquille O'Neal stuff to come and spend
How
time.
did he get that? How did he get that? Were they fake?
I don't know if they were fake. We were, we'd never seen anything signed by Shaq. We were so excited.
Obviously, they were fake.
Well, it could have been a conspiracy, like he was working directly with the Orlando Magic at the time.
Shut up.
I mean, you never know.
Big Richard dude, and I remember
Talking about. You said he baited you. What did you do with his bait?
he would like show. We used to go by his house and get stoned. He was a substitute teacher, right? And he was also 78 years old.
Was there any real teachers?
Way too
in
old.
this? Is there any real? Like, were they all just like part-time teachers? Part-time should be in jail. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I'm gonna do my Andrew Souls impersonation. No, man, I'll tell you, bro. There's had a lot of perv, dude. It's the bottom of where the Mississippi ends, man. It's where it's very silty alluvial soil down there, man. Teacher, so Big Richard, bro, he invited us over, right? So I go over there and smoke. He invited me and my girlfriend over. We met him at church, right? So I was like, oh, this is Big Richard who teaches us science sometimes, right? Yeah. And my girlfriend's like, what? And she couldn't turn her neck that good, actually, I remember. But she had, I think, early, what's it called when you get like stiffness in your back?
Like arthritis.
Yeah.
Early onset arthritis.
Childhood
EOA,
arthritis
EOA.
or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she would always be like that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you made it like Thriller, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, very much. Yeah. So me and her though went over to Big Richard's, bro. So next time he said, well, why don't you just come next time and watch a football? I said, okay, Big Richard, I'll come over. So I go over there. He breaks out some weed, right? I'm like, I smoke weed. Sure. I'm a child. I smoke it. So next thing you know, we're puffing out, getting gassed out with Big Richard, baby. And he told me, bring your buddies over, bring your buddies. So now me and all my buddies are over there. And then he took us to a Marilyn Manson concert, bro. Like somehow he knew somebody or whatever. He gets us, we're 16 years old. We're at Marilyn Manson. Like, we're fucking living our dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one time we're over there eating steaks at his house,
and my buddy Scotty's in the other room, and I went in the kitchen to get something, and Scotty yelled at me. He goes, "Hey man, can you get me some sour cream?" Because I had a baked potato come with a side item.
Sure.
He goes, "Hey, can you get me some sour cream?" And I said, "No, but you can have some of this sweet cream." I was joking.
yeah.
Semen.
Thanks
So
for clarifying that, by the way.
Yeah. So Big Richard's in the other room, bro, and I hear him go, "Can I have some?" And that's when all of our brains were just like, "Whoa,
Oh, no.
bro!"
No.
You could feel all fucking four of us that
It
were
all
over there.
started
Yes.
to connect. Oh, my God.
And we're like, "What are we in?" We are high. So then it
You were
became
on a
like
date, by the way. If you went to that and then afterwards at steak, you were on a date.
we didn't think of it, man. That's
Oh,
how
my
pedophiles
God.
get you, man. Because you don't think it's a thing. You don't think it's a date. You think it's just eating steak with a man.
When did he bring the Shaq cards out?
So then after that, it started getting like, I'll take one of y'all to Vegas if you want to go. There's big offers, And I mean, it's a small town, so it's like, dude, you want to go to Vegas? We'd never even heard, we'd seen maybe a drawing of Vegas or somebody scream it or somebody, yelling it while they're beating their wife or whatever, But we'd never been to Las Vegas. So everybody, buddy of mine took a trip with him out there.
100%.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you this. So somebody got a CB radio by us, So this one lady that used to do substitute teaching, right? Her son had like his mouth was always real slippery. He had like a kind of a salivary deal.
Disorder.
I wouldn't say disorder. Okay. But he had like
It's a deal.
he was missing a gasket on one of the edges. I would say that.
Just leaking.
Yeah, he definitely, yeah. Like you wouldn't if he leaned his head to one side, dude, you're gonna have to dry him up, So this fella one time named Michael was his name. And he so anyway, his mom would hook up with his boy Clint, like Clip, but with an N in it. Was how he said his name. When people would be like Clint, like Clip with an N in it. You're like, that's a way to do it. Anyway, so his mom would make us stay out in his car when she would come over and they would hook up in the house. So he had a CB radio, right? So he was 16. He's in there hooking up with the teacher. We'd be on the CB on the ham radio, just kirk, 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 pigeon to fucking hospital or whatever, And so some dude comes off the interstate, right, one day in a semi truck into our neighborhood. This guy ended up being a pedophile. We didn't know. Me and fucking lip Michael were in his truck. He fucking making us eat Tootsie Rolls inside of his truck, right? The guy who's inside with Michael's mom comes out, sees what's going on, and beats the shit out of the dude, man.
Oh, my God. Wait, the dude was feeding you candy?
Tootsie Rolls.
Doing how much Tootsie Rolls we could fit in our mouths. And we didn't know.
Was it like a test?
You ate the candy.
I didn't. I mean, I had probably 4 in my mouth. I had a small mouth.
Oh, no. How many was in his mouth?
He didn't eat it like that.
When I have a small mouth, but I've always had a small throat, so I'm afraid to have a lot in my mouth at once.
We had this brother at our school, bro, when we were in, I don't know what it was, 5th grade. This dude, Mr. Larry, right? He ended up being a janitor. He would come and pee over you into the fucking urinal and hit that bitch every time, bro.
How?
Huh?
Was he hung or just like good aim?
He was hung and he just had that hang time on him. He had that fucking, he just hit them 3-pointers, dog.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good for that guy.
Because you didn't know you'd be peeing and then all of a sudden you'd see that. It almost seemed like the Lord came and was help. He was like, this is how it's done, And he'd fucking splat. He'd be right on your back. He'd go right up your back and come right down. He was like who was that guy who scaled that mountain or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Solo. Dude, and cocaine. Oh, go back to that vest story, man. So here's what happened. So I would do some cocaine at the house and put on these different vests.
How many did you buy again?
I don't know. I spent too much on them, but I would probably say the priciest one I had was probably about $210. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I would get fucked up and put these vests on and put on sunglasses and no like Buffalo Bill shit, but at least partying by myself, know. And one time I was making a smoothie, because I got like a new, I don't know what kind of blender it is, but it's pretty nice. And I was making like a nice smoothie and I'm fucking coked up, I'm partying, I'm living high on the hog. Got these 2 vests on maybe, right? And I thought I heard something outside, right? Which is kind of weird to even think of when you have a blender going, right? So I leave out of my apartment to go in the hallway, lock myself out, with the blender going. 2:30 in the morning, coked up out of my brain, right? Now I have to go to my landlord, dude, who lives right down the hall.
Oh, no.
And tell him, like, hey, man.
2:30 in the morning. I
I'm
got locked out.
I'm
And the
locked
blender's
out,
on,
and the blender's
son.
going.
Oh my God, he must have hated you.
Oh, the blender shorts out and smoke happens. The fire alarm starts going off in the building right as I'm at his door knocking, right?
Oh my God.
So now he's pissed and he's like, what's going on? And I didn't know what to say. I told him that I was throwing a late Christmas party, dude. It was fucking end of January.
How old were you at the time?
Huh? Oh, this is 2.5 years ago. So I was 35. I was 35. Bro, so he comes back to my apartment, right? He's fucking pissed. He unlocks the door. There's nobody in there.
Oh my God.
I'm like, man, but that's it. It was fun.
Oh my God.
That was fun.
How long did you live there for?
I still live there.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've patched. I mean, we kind of, like I've caught him doing some things. So I think we're all even.
Fucking bald back.
I had
What
a
happened?
semi run in with this girl, nice girl, pretty
You've
nice.
talked about this before?
Not in years.
for a while.
Okay. You have-
She wanted to have the baby. We ended up making love, and she wanted to have the baby.
She got pregnant.
She didn't, but she said she felt pregnant. And when
Okay.
somebody's Native American, they
Native
feel
American,
pregnant.
if they felt, then
dude.
they're probably pregnant. Yeah.
She did a rain dance and fucking.
Oh my God.
No, he's right here.
Bro.
Yeah, dude.
She was
Yeah.
like 4 and
Yeah. She's like, I
No,
feel pregnant.
She went
and I
home and her
was like, what?
She went home and her grandfather was like, something's different. Yeah. She's like, what, Papa? They told it.
You have life within you.
Around a campfire.
You met the Rat King, didn't you?
The Rat King has put his seed inside.
Yeah. I smell cheese.
So
I
what,
saw
so what we
I saw
know,
an owl.
what we know though, is that you met a nice Indian
Beautiful
girl,
young lady.
and you didn't use a condom,
Never.
or did you?
Never.
I don't know if I did or not.
All
but
I
I
was-
So
was-
I know you did.
I'll
I know
answer
you
that.
did then.
No,
so I know you
you
did.
didn't.
Yeah. If you don't know you did or not, then
You know
did.
you did.
I would bet that I may not have.
Right. Okay. And why? I like.
Brace yourself for double the disappointment, because when I confronted my family about not having my back when an older family member molested me, I didn't get the reaction that I wanted. And it kind of made me spiral even more, because I'm like, oh, what was the point of even attempting to open up with them? And I would be forced into this situation with my abuser, and I'd have to spend Christmas with him, and everyone's just like, come on, it's Christmas. Like, just let it all go. And I'm like,
I love Christmas.
I know, my favorite. But so I would say manage your expectations. I don't.
No, I love it too. I love it too.
You suck.
Wisconsin.
What's up, Theo? Brendan. I'm just out here, thick boy, eating a snack. Never
Okay.
trust a skinny snacker.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Respect.
And when you eat Oreo, you have to have milk. There's no debating that.
I debate it.
But I
I
get
don't
picked
like
on a
milk.
lot because I eat mine with a fork.
Oh, that's strange.
So I got a debate club. When you dip in the milk, you using fork or fingers? Gang, gang.
Okay. I am a huge proponent of the fork. I use forks when people I use fork with an ice cream. If it's cold enough, I use fork with the ice cream.
That's stupid.
Okay.
That's
No, it's
stupid.
not, dude.
That's
You
so
get more.
stupid.
Okay, guy.
All right, so you're mad. So you're mad because I enjoy something, which you're always getting mad at me for fucking being negative.
But with a
and
fork?
I enjoy using a fork. So I enjoy something. So now I can't even like stuff, right?
What's weird?
You are an inmate who is not locked up. If you are eating ice cream with a fork, you are going to hell, boy.
I like using. Here's what. When
No, that's like, hey, you know what, dude? I'm gonna eat this stromboli with a piano. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish off this soup here with a photo of my grandparents. So this is it. Yeah. And no offense to you, I just don't have anything else to say, and I feel bad talking this much. How long would it take for you to drink all the water in an above ground pool? Oh man, this is fucking good, dude. I don't know, man. Probably, I bet a year and a half.
It's a very solid answer. You'd be surprised how many people are like 3 days.
Oh, no way, dude. Bro, and also, you can't drink consecutively. You can only drink about a gallon straight before like the electrolytes in your body switch up and you can die. So, dude, I drank a gallon at my buddy Tim's house one time. Fucking went to take a nap. Bro, pissed on his floor. 12 by 12 square foot room, dude, and the pool touched all 4 walls, bro.
Let me ask you something right now, dude, and this is a real question, dude. If like people in this country had a disease, right, and they're all gonna
What's my
die.
favorite disease?
No, the only way to cure it is if you suck my dick. Would you suck my dick? I'm talking about billions of people, bro.
Well, billions of people what?
What do you mean what?
Well, you said like, basically you said, would you suck my dick?
Billions of people? I was like, asked your brothers, what was your biggest accomplishment in high school? Theo.
What was my biggest accomplishment in high school? Probably sex.
Just sex in general, like having sex nights.
I'm trying to think, can anything be applicable?
Yeah.
Biggest accomplishment in high school? Man.
Damn, these are
I don't even
tough.
know what mine would be. I'm trying to think of.
You better think of it, huh?
Yeah. Probably just being a bitch. Both of y'all. Let me think. It is tough. High school.
Was your biggest accomplishment not getting a swirly on a Thursday or some shit?
Giving you would give them.
I got, yeah.
Imagine getting one with your hair now. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be refreshing. It's nice water.
Biggest accomplishment in high school for me, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Take your time.
I would probably say having friends or sex.
Friends or sex. Well, all right, Chris. And anybody can shout out their answer.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
I thought we were taking turns.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think maybe for me it was it's either it's either like doing musicals and plays. I was fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or it might be.
That's your biggest accomplishment
in high school. Yeah, like I was really happy with that and doing that. Or
were you like a lead though? You know what I'm saying? Or were you just guy in the background?
Yeah, I was a lead.
Were you in
Grease?
No,
I did do
Car.
Grease. Car is not a musical. Car is a thing you drive, and we all
It's
drove
also
one here.
a famous song by Tracy Chapman.
Car? Just
You drive a
car,
fast car.
dude? Were you in Car? Are you an
I know.
alien?
He thinks you're the voice of Lightning
No,
McQueen.
the
in high
singers
school.
where you wear the thing, the bow tie. Were you in it?
Are you saying? Are you saying choir?
Oh, there we go.
Choir. How do they spell it?
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
They spell like choir.
Whatever, Mark and his daughter over there. Fuck you guys. Both of you guys are fucking tripping, bro.
Yeah, this is that's weird.
And it tastes so good.
Dude, I used to leave City Grill in Tucson, Arizona. Dude, I'd get in the car, bro. I'd put in Abbey Road. I had a cassette tape, dude. I had a cassette tape, bro, and I'd put that in. And somebody stole my passenger seat out of my car, dude, and I didn't give a
Jack
fuck,
the whole
bro.
seat.
Yeah.
You had a
And
race car at that point then.
Yeah, it was just like if you got in the front, you had to sit in the back. You know, it was like that. And I would just put that. Would you rather go to jail for 1 year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and you can leave when it's done? Oh, man.
How quick you think you can do a Rubik's
Fuck,
Cube,
bro,
man?
a science one, huh? I would rather. I'd go to jail for a year. I think it'd be great. These days, relaxing, get some reading done, you know, get in shape, you know.
Maybe get beat up or raped though?
Yeah, get some diverse friends.
Okay. How long would it take you to do a Rubik's Cube?
A Rubik's Cube? I bet I could probably do it in a week.
But you want the year in jail. So you could get out
Yeah.
in a week, but you'll take the year.
Oh, dude, I'd love to have some time to just relax, honestly. And I'm a pretty simple man, as long as, if I'm in there. I heard the lights are on at night, though. That would be the part that I wouldn't do. If you were sent back to the Roman Empire with a fully charged iPhone, do you think you could take over the world, dude? Fuck no, dude. I think they would probably beat you up. They would say you're gay, and they would beat you. If you want to be honest. And no offense if anybody's gay, I might be gay.
This guy is coming up in the world, not just in comedy, but in general.
72 days of pornography.
Mhm.
72 days
Very
off of
proud.
pornography.
Yeah, we just talked about it last week.
Oh, that's
Very
right.
proud, Theo.
72 days.
If you guys smell a full bag, that's daddy.
Is that you, Daddy? Is that Daddy?
Is that full bag of
That's
juice?
daddy.
Wow.
That's
daddy.
daddy. You guys hear a
I
lot
thought
of
I heard
groceries.
something when you walked in.
Oh yeah, that's coon, baby.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
That's
cool.
You know?
That's cool.
Get out there.
It was the weirdest thing because at first it was just like a few people, and then I think other people just. Oh, one thing about the suites I noticed, you could walk into any suite. I walked into one on accident. It was FedEx, right?
And it was all good.
Oh, dude, you're chilling, and then there's like a little like glass like this between the next one, and Drake was standing right there drinking a soda.
He's
right?
my fave.
So it was
That's
like
so weird.
9 white guys, you
Yeah.
know, because that's who FedEx is.
Right.
If
Yeah.
you get
Let's
once you get
not.
past the cardboard is a brown front.
Yeah.
Once you get
Yeah.
past the packaging,
Yeah.
it's fucking white as fuck.
But yeah, but it's
One of my favorite books is Where the Crawdads Sing. And
It's so good. I read it.
you read it?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him to read it.
It's unbelievable.
It's the best. It's the best book. And I love the way her life in the marsh and all of that, how she just kind of learned it in her own way when it was better than any other encyclopedia out there. I
Yeah.
want to test it out.
Did you really fucking read the book?
Yes, I did.
Because I got the audio book.
Yeah.
Should I listen to it?
I mean, look, at this point, yeah, might as well, you know? You got the audio book. You've already taken all the freaking brain work out of it. Now you're asking, should I listen to it? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't strain yourself, but get out.